Fishers, we've got a reasonable report for us this week. A little bit of reasonable weather, actually. It hasn't been too bad. A little bit of sunshine for a change, very little rain. Everything's starting to settle now. The river's settling. Hopefully it'll stay that way. There's been a few cod getting caught in the river just on bait. Craigie Bath picked up a nice 95 centimetre on a worm the other day down the river, and there's been a few others getting caught as well. Not quite that big, but they aren't too bad. So things look pretty promising there. There's still a few crays around. This is probably the only real chance you've had of getting into some crays because the river's settled down nicely at the moment. Still not clear, it's still a little bit dirty. Dartmouth just so-so, a few fish coming out of there. Hume Weir, it's on the improve, but nothing special at the moment. Best bet with the Hume Weir is fishing off the bank with bait at the moment, simply because the dam's rising like all the other dams around the area, and the fish tend to be moving up into the shallows to feed. This is when the yellow belly starts, so anybody going down fishing off the bank with a few worms or a little yabby or two should do quite well. So I think you'll find that it's probably a reasonable place to work for a drive anyway. Go and have a bit of a look. Couple of reports out of Mulwala. There's a few big fish getting caught there. Conditions aren't great down there, but it's starting to pick up a little bit. So as you can see, things are settling quite nicely. Old Man Creek, the odd report from a few fish out of there with bait too. Lake Albert, Tumut River and all the area, all these streams open up in the October long weekend. Mind you, the Vic streams open up in the first weekend in September. Get down there and get into that. You might get a few good trout in the Middle River and what have you. Blowering Dam, the hotspot, has been for a couple of weeks now, and it looks like it's continuing on. There have been a huge amount of big fish come out of it on the weekend. Casting, trolling, bait fishing, it doesn't seem to matter. Very happy with it at the moment. A lot of big cod. Haven't heard of too many yellows yet, but that won't be long. I reckon give it another couple of weeks and we'll start to see reports of yellow belly come in. Getting some very good reports from Yukonbean Dam. It's firing up big time. Some good quality trout coming out of there. Fair percentage of browns, a few rainbows mixed in with them. Tentangra's good too, but not a lot of big fish out of Tentangra. Couple of good fish out of Jindabyne. One was a bit over 10 pound. Don't know how many the numbers at Jindabyne, but it hasn't been too bad at all. Burrinjuck's starting to improve a little bit. Burrinjuck's rising like all the other dams, and it will fire up very shortly. I reckon around the shallows, around the banks, just fishing off the bank with bait will be the best way to start off with, and I think you'll get some really, really good results out of there. Slow rolling soft plastics will be okay. Trolling might be a bit slow for the first few weeks of the season, but bait fishing is definitely going to be the go. Wagga Dam is starting to move a little bit, and it usually fires up about the end of this month. But don't forget the big fishing comp out the lake on Saturday. It will be fantastic. Be there. This is the Complete English Fishing Report for this week. Catch you next week.